Hello everyone, welcome back to Amy and Larry's Kitchen. I'm Larry and Amy's behind the camera. Today we're going to do something so simple that your children can make this. Um, we all have a hankering once in a while for pizza. Maybe you don't want to go out to the store to get it, or the pizza shop, or the kids just want something to snack on, and you don't feel like I said, getting up, getting dressed, and going out to get something. We are going to make little pizza snacks today, and it's so simple. There's only like three or four ingredients. We're going to use canned biscuits, and I'll show you how we do that in a second. We're going to use pizza sauce, a little bit of cheese, and a piece of pepperoni. If you don't like pepperoni, you can put whatever you want to on it. Hamburger bits, sausage, mushrooms, peppers, whatever. The first thing we're going to do is spray our pan here that we're going to use, just to make sure that the biscuits don't stick. And I have already opened the can of biscuits. These are just Pillsbury flaky biscuits. Now, I have not made this recipe, but I was watching it online, and it seemed so simple that I said, well, there's no sense in me trying it first. I can just go ahead and do this. The hardest part is this right here, probably. You want to tear these apart and then place them on your tray. Now, this is a packet of 8, which means we should be able to make 16. And you can make as many as you want, depending on who you're feeding and how hungry everybody is. Just bear with me. You can see this is not that difficult, but you don't want to tear your biscuits up. Okay. There's half of them. I guess if you wanted to, you could take this dough and just ball it all up into a big ball and then flatten it out with a rolling pin, make it even thinner, and depending on whether you like thick or thin pizza, and cut it out with a pizza cutter to place on your tray here. And you could probably wind up with even more than the 16 that we're going to wind up with here. One more to go. Like I say, you can be as creative as you want to when you're making something like this, because there's no set rules. It's just whatever you feel like doing. Now this one here didn't come off exactly the way that we had wanted it to, but it doesn't matter. We're going to put it down there anyway. It's going to rise up in the oven when we're cooking it. We've got the oven set on 350. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. And next, we're just going to take some plain old pizza sauce and a tablespoon. I like to make sure the pizza sauce is stirred up good before I put it on the pizza dough or biscuit, whatever you want to call it. And all you do is you just take a heaping tablespoon, and you can put more if you want to. If you're like me, I love a lot of pizza sauce. In fact, a lot of times I'll take my pizza sauce and heat it in the microwave and dip the pizza crust in it. So simple to make. You could even teach your kids to do it and let them have fun. And that way you don't have to stop what you're doing. And They get the fun of making it and also the fun of eating it. And there's hardly anything to clean up. You got one cookie sheet here, one spoon, and that's it. A little bit on that one. Like I said, this is not going to be a full meal for anyone unless you're eating it by yourself, but it's a great snack watching a movie, TV, or just a little hors d'oeuvre to serve before your main meal. Maybe you're going to have spaghetti or something. We'll set that right there. Now we're going to take some mozzarella cheese. You can use whatever kind you prefer. And we're going to put some on each biscuit. This is already looking good. I like a lot of cheese too. I think I like a lot of everything. When we order pizza here, say from Domino's or Little Caesars or wherever, we always ask for extra cheese. Sometimes we don't even get toppings. Just get the cheese. Just gonna sprinkle this real good. And you can, like I said, you can sprinkle garlic on it if you want some garlic. You can place some olives on it. Pre-cook some little sausage, hamburger, salami, and I like pepperoni, so I bought some pepperoni pieces, and we're just going to grab a handful of them. It smells so good. We're going to put those on there. These are big enough to where I can put at least 2 per biscuit.
That smells so good.
It does. That pizza sauce with the pepperoni. I could just make me a pepperoni sandwich. I don't know if you can hear our birds in the background or not, but they're just having a field day today. They must love the smell of this stuff too. They're just talking away. We got 2 parakeets, or what do they call them, bungees, I guess, that we bought here a little over a month ago. They're real young, and we're trying to train them to eventually talk. Amy's already been able to get them to come out and sit on her finger, and they fly around the house, or at least one of them does. The other one, its wings have been clipped, so we're waiting for them to grow back. And but they're a pleasure to watch and play with, and very calming. All right, now that's all I'm going to do. We've got the biscuit dough, the pizza sauce, the cheese, the pepperoni. Got the oven set at 350. We're going to put them in there. We're going to let them cook for about 10 to 12 minutes. And when they're done, we'll be right back with a second video, and we'll let you see what they look like.